What's going on, everybody? Almost Evo 33 here, and today I have a Medal of Honor Warfighter gameplay commentary for you guys. That's right, I'm playing the beta, and I'm really excited to give you guys all the details that I have so far. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my first impressions of the beta, and I'm also going to give an in-depth review of all of the game mechanics that I've perceived so far, and you guys will be able to kind of understand how this game works, and hopefully you'll come out with some knowledge that you may not have known. And you PC and PS3 guys who haven't had a chance to play the beta, you guys will be able to know what to expect come October 23rd. So enjoy the video and the background gameplay. This is one of the first games that I picked up while playing Warfighter. Not my very first game, but it was one of my first. And I think I did pretty well. I got over 30 kills, so enjoy the background gameplay. But I have a lot to talk about because I really want to give an in-depth review of the game so far. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, I figure I'll start off by explaining the game mode that I'm playing. I'm playing Hotspot right now, and this is the only game mode available in the beta, and Sarajevo Stadium's the only map available in the beta. And this game mode has players planting and defending bombs all over the map and the playable area. Now, here's how it works. There are 5 bombs located all over the map, like totally random areas, and what the attackers have to do is to find the correct target, destroy it, and the defenders have to defend that target and make sure the attackers don't even get a chance to plant the bomb. Now, I haven't even gotten a chance to plant a bomb or defuse one because I really had no idea what I was doing for a while. When I finally figured out that you have to plant and defuse bombs, I didn't really have a chance to because I just ran into so many defenders and stuff. So, you guys will understand exactly what I'm talking about when I say that this is kind of like Rush, except the only difference is that the bombs are all over the map instead of just in one area. And it's not a linear pattern. You just have to understand and find out where the real bomb is, and then you have to attack it. And the defenders have to defend it, but they know where it is in advance to keep things fair. So that is how Hotspot works, in case you guys were wondering. And now I'm going to start my in-depth review. So I'm going to start off with the multiplayer screen, or the HUD. I'm just going to kind of explain each corner of the screen. I mean, obviously you have your gun in the middle and whatever. It's just pretty basic for first-person shooters. Now in your upper right corner, you have the kill feed, and you can actually see yourself in the kill feed, which I like. A lot of games like Battlefield and Medal of Honor 2010 didn't have that, which is kind of annoying. So I do like that. Now in the lower right corner, you have your health, and the health is really big. It's not hard to see. You don't have to squint like some games. And you have your ammo count and your grenade count. So I definitely like how big everything is. It's easy to see. I like that. The radar's in your lower left corner. It is pretty helpful, actually, a lot of the time. So definitely pay attention to your radar. It's almost as important as it is in Medal of Honor 2010. So definitely pay close attention to your radar. You also have your support actions in the upper left corner of your screen. You'll be able to see what support action you have, and there's a little bar that tells you how close you are to your next support action. So you'll have to kind of pay attention to that as well. So there's a lot of things, just like Medal of Honor 2010, that you need to pay attention to on the screen. Alright, I'm going to move right into game mechanics. So I think graphics is what I'm going to start off with because that's one topic that everybody's interested in. I think the graphics are great. I love what Danger Close did with the Frostbite 2 engine. They kind of made it their own a little bit. They didn't just make a carbon copy of Battlefield 3. I think that they actually made the engine unique, and Warfighter has a different look than any other game that I've played before. It doesn't look like Battlefield 3. I mean, sometimes the background does, or sometimes the walls or rocks and things like that do, but as a whole, the game is very different. So, I'm very happy. I think the graphics look great. I think it looks even better than Battlefield 3, in my opinion. And if you want to have a really close comparison to what the game feels like and what the graphics are like, imagine the Medal of Honor 2010 campaign. Imagine those graphics mixed with Battlefield 3's graphics, and that will give you pretty much what Warfighter's graphics are, but I think the graphics in Warfighter are even better, but that is the best analogy that I can come up with. Alright, so this map. I like the map. It's pretty fun. It's pretty easy to navigate, but a couple problems with it. You get stuck under some of the overpasses. Like, they're exactly the same height as you are, so you kind of get stuck trying to go underneath them. And I don't really feel like crouching and going 1 mile an hour to get underneath them, so hopefully Danger Close will make them a little higher or something like that, because it is kind of obnoxious to get under them sometimes. That's pretty much it for this map. That's all I really have to say. It's nighttime. I like it. I like how they started off in the night map because I do like night maps. It's not too hard to see people, though. It's well lit in terms of lights and buildings and stuff. There's not too many dark corners that people can camp in. So I do like this map. So the controls. This is a big aspect for me. If a game has bad controls, it's an immediate turn-off to me. I just hate when games have terrible controls. Warfighter's controls, in terms of layout, are exactly the same as Medal of Honor 2010 or Call of Duty, but in general, I think the controls are a little bit clunky. I'm not a huge fan of them so far. My biggest problem so far with the controls is the crouching and proning. I don't understand why, but sometimes my guy just refuses to crouch and go prone. And other times, when I already am crouching and proning, it's like he just gets up for no reason. I don't understand why that happens, but I think Danger Close needs to do something about that because that could get you killed, and it's very annoying. But other than that, the controls are very nice. I think it's kind of hard to get through the map sometimes. Sometimes you get stuck on things. It's kind of hard to vault over some objects like Battlefield 3. But in general, I think the maps are great, the controls are great, and I'm loving it so far. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to go through is guns. Now, the way that guns handle in this game is a very good mixture between Medal of Honor 2010 and Battlefield 3. The guns have moderate recoil, and when I say moderate, I mean it's noticeable, but it's not anything too obnoxious. So you kind of have to take it in moderation. Yes, you have to control your gun, but is it the most impossible thing to do to control the recoil? No, it's not even something you really have to pay that much attention to. You just really need to kind of control your weapon at long range, which I think is a good thing. The recoil is not huge, but it's there. Alright, gunplay. Gunplay is very fun in this game. I think it works. I've heard from other people that they hate it. I don't have a problem with it. I never have. I think it's pretty fun. I think that some guns are a little bit overpowered because a lot of the fighting goes on in close quarters. So I think shotguns have a big advantage. So hopefully Danger Close will kind of try to balance everything before the game's released so they don't have to patch it too early. Now, the unlock system is very interesting, to say the least. I think it's alright, but sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when you're going to unlock something. Like, I want to have a goal. Like, okay, at 20,000 points with this gun, I'm going to unlock the last scope. That's the kind of goal that I want to have. I don't want to just randomly go about unlocking things, so hopefully Danger Close will make this a little bit more understandable in terms of unlocking things, because I really have no idea when I'm going to unlock things. And that's something that I kind of want to know. The classes and customization is pretty important in Warfighter. There's 6 classes, which is a lot, and then you could choose the nation that you want, which is awesome. So they promised that, and that came through. And the customization's good. It seems like there's a lot more than Medal of Honor 2010, but not overly annoying like Call of Duty. They didn't take it too far, which is very good in my opinion. So I think customization's exactly where it needs to be. But anyway, fire teams are awesome. I love the mechanic of fire teams. They're great. They work so well, and I was with a random, and we were like helping each other out, giving each other ammo and stuff. Nothing's too difficult. You just have to press one button in order to totally resupply and heal your fire team buddy. And the red outline along the person that killed your fire team buddy is awesome. And I think it's just such a great teamwork aspect that Danger Close put in, and it's awesome. So hats off to that. Score chains and support actions, I'm not going to talk too much about them yet, but they're class specific, they're not overpowered, and I'm very excited to get to use all of them, and they seem very fun. And glitches and problems, I already went through everything, really, that I've had a big problem with. Sometimes getting through the scenery, I got stuck at a dialogue box, like when it said you unlocked something, I got stuck at that screen and had to go to the dashboard and come back, so I'm sure that'll be fixed. Nothing that Danger Close won't fix in terms of glitches and problems. And other than that, that pretty much does it. I love the Warfighter beta so far. I'm really enjoying my time with it. Do I think that this will be a Call of Duty killer at this point? Absolutely not. It's not going to be a big enough game to kill Call of Duty. But I think it's going to be a very good opponent for Call of Duty. And I think it'll probably get some gamers to our side over here at EA for FPS games. But we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and in-depth review. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Press that thumbs up button down below. And make sure you comment with your thoughts on the beta so far. And if you have any questions about the beta, make sure you comment down below. I'll try to answer them in my next video. And that pretty much does it. Subscribe for more awesome content. Talk to you guys later. Peace.